This is Jed Distler, and welcome to The Piano Maven, your friendly podcast guide to piano recordings. I haven't talked yet about Schubert sonatas in any of the episodes up till now, the 19th episode. I've noticed that this lovely release from 2013 is still available. It features the pianist Janina Fialkowska. It's on the Canadian Atma label, and it features two sonatas by Franz Schubert, the A major sonata, Deutsch number 664, known as the Little A major sonata, as opposed to the Big A major sonata, Deutsch number 959, one of the three posthumous sonatas, and we will talk about that in a later episode. Also on this disc is that so-called Fantasy sonata in G major, Deutsch number 894. Fialkowska brings a strong individual profile to these works, yet always in the best of taste. I'm talking in particular about the noticeable rhythmic leeway that she takes in the A major sonata's first movement. But the music is basically songful in nature, and it can easily absorb the pianist's freedom. The slow movement is beautiful, though a little more contained on the surface in Fialkowska's performance. But she opens up again throughout the finale, and her freedom underlines the music's subtext. This time it's a subtext of playfulness, and also she brings out the sense of the unexpected in Schubert's modulations. Fialkowska sustains the G major sonata's lengthy first movement by kind of keeping the melodies very alive and supple. And this is one of the few times that taking that long exposition repeat does not sound redundant. Her Andante is taken at a brisker than usual tempo, and it moves with, I guess for lack of a better word, naturalness. I wish I could describe it better. I think that this movement is better heard than described. The minuet is maybe a tad worked over, with the phrasing italicized and angular to a fault, maybe, as if Fialkowska was trying to emulate Arthur Schnabel. But maybe this approach helps to underscore the music's conflict between major and minor modes. In the end, it's a convincing performance, but I had to listen a few times to get used to it. Sometimes in the finale, Fialkowska accelerates some of the repeated note groupings, like da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum, instead of ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-dum. Forgive me for my horrible singing. But I think that the pianist makes this gesture work, and she makes it sound rather magical. And again, this is something that I think is better heard than described, which is why I've included links to listen to and to purchase this release. So I'm not going to give up my reference recordings for either the Little A major with Leon Fleischer or the G major Fantasy Sonata with Arkady Volodos. But Janina Fialkowska's Schubert is very special, and it really has an individual profile, and that's why I'm very happy to have them in my collection. And I think you will be happy to have these performances in your collection as well. This is Jed Distler, and you've been listening to The Piano Maven, your friendly podcast guide to piano recordings. It goes without saying that I will be talking about more Schubert sonata performances in future episodes. So thank you so much for listening, and please tell all of your music-loving friends about The Piano Maven.